Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Georgia Bulldogs. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
The Georgia Bulldogs had a terrific regular season last year behind the toughness and grit of quarterback Gunnar Stockton. But an early exit in the college football playoff has to be grinding on Kirby Smart just a bit. The Bulldogs look to get back to dominance in the college football landscape. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bolden. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. He's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage is really good, and he's still forced.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not?
Makes the catch and has space. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short game.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To throw, it's Stockton. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Here he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The coaches talk to us all week long about tackling in space, and this defense has an opportunity to tackle in space, and they don't do it. They're going to have to get multiple bodies on this tight end. He's too big. He's too athletic. They've got to get him down to the ground.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes the rush. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
To throw, it's Carr. Makes a quick catch. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. offense looking to throw the ball. Coming after him. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he'll set up to throw. The pressure's on. Pass caught. Open field ahead. He's in the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
A gain makes it second and medium. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They'll run it to the right side. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on third and long.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the...
That's just going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The sure hands. It's Taylor. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Offense showing a bunch formation now. To the air, it's Carr. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, we're going to look back on this play as one of the defining plays of this game. With the lead, this offense is able to just hand the football off and get the first down on 3rd and long. This defense has got to be demoralized. They felt like they were going to get off the field, and they weren't able to do so. Again, this game, as critical of a play as we're going to have in this game.
He dumps it off to the tight end. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Using his legs, it's Williams. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense really clicking.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bolden. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They'll try the right here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
Gonna run it. It's Phillips. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, Chris, this becomes a very precarious situation here with just a little bit of time left. If this offense can get on the field and go down and score and get the ball back to start the second half, this thing could get out of control.
Oh, it's a double pass. And is intercepted. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They get the second half started with the running play. Across the 40. He's in the clear. At the 30. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Tight end goes in motion. The quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
These zone pressures are so difficult to identify for the offensive line. The defensive line is going to be slanting, so that movement causes them some problems. And here the linebacker is able to get himself free as he's blitzing in the middle of the line of scrimmage. Again, the identification.
And it's picked off in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. He's got room to run. Look out. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's good execution by this wide receiver. As a quarterback, I would tell all those guys all the time, once you hook up in a curl, keep working back to the quarterback. The only way that that's going to be incomplete is if the wide receiver stops and the defender can then close and bat the ball away.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's such a good job up front. This defense is playing so well. Chris, if you're going to defend the screen pass well, up front, this is what you have to do. You've either got to sell out to the quarterback right away, which is what you see here, and they get the contact and then ultimately the incompletion, or you have to recognize what's going on, retrace your steps, and get in the hip pocket of that running back to defend the pass. One of the two. You can't be in no man's land, and here they sell out, get the contact on the quarterback for an incompletion. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first, looking for more. Past the 50. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
This offensive line just winning the point of attack. They are doing a great job opening up holes for this run game. And now it's just about executing, making somebody miss at the second level, and they get a big explosive run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's an option look. Touchdown, Irish. Powers into the end zone. That score gets them closer to a stunning national championship. Joe, who would have believed this was possible when that playoff bracket came out?
Well, Chris, I certainly didn't. The way that they played in the regular season, it was so hit or miss. This team is not a team that I thought was going to go on a run like this, and yet here they are. It just is a testament to this coaching staff, the leadership of this group. They have continued to improve and clearly playing their best football at the most important time.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Taylor. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he released it. He's got it, and no for a first down. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. He's an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, throw him perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw. Great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line, it's Young. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So 2nd and 6 now. He'll pick up 4 on first. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Gilbert. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket, and that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
Oh, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This is the 6th play on the drive. Chewing clock with the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. The Bulldogs use their 1st timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. Design quarterback run. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offense. That could be the touchdown that seals it. This offense went right down the field, and a desperate defense Joe had no answer for.
Chris, what we just saw was the definition of a championship drive. They did such a good job converting on 3rd down, moving the ball down the field, and now ultimately in the end zone and really capping off what is a national championship season.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Turn starts inside the 15. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back. It's Stockton. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
And on the carry, he's heading left. He's got some space. Look out.
You know, Chris, this is just a film play. The only place that this play feels good is watching it on film on Sunday night and Monday morning. Obviously today, bitterly disappointing with the way that they've played here, headed for another loss.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looks right and lets it fly. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. A crucial penalty on 4th down gives the offense new life. Let's see if they can take advantage. To the air, it's Stockton. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The ball is picked off. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, pass caught. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down of a 17. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Catch made for the score. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The Hansen able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. Look at this scene. What an achievement to be called the kings of college football for this season.